Appropriate technology, simply defined, is technology that fits. Modern society has twisted simplicity, buying and selling solutions, generally oversized and overcomplicated. This is a hand size. It was used by the Romans, it was used by Scythians, and it's currently in use on my farm. The awe of equipment with wheels outmeasuring the standard human being. I believe this might and power is necessary in our modern world of 7.25 billion people. Roads, bridges, buildings, infrastructure we all stand upon, take refuge in, the giant physical pillars of our society. And what of the pleasures? I was heavily involved in the restoration of this Ferrari. I have brought back many from the dusty barn. And once again, who doesn't stand and admire the beauty and craftsmanship of these vehicles from our past? But something itches. Does the pleasure fit? Is the ride worth the resources? Extravagant landscaping and the energy-intensive tools that it befriends. I've worked in this world and love the coarse materials we shape into structures. The known percentage of fuel spilled for the perfect lawn is staggering, and it itches. The machines moving back and forth, digging and depositing. Does this polished landscape fit? The thrill of creating forms from metal. Heat in my hand tools push the material into deep contours. My fire is sculpture, my fit is art. And with all things in life, my contemplating my fit, my form, and the expense I have on this planet is a daily practice, an inhale and an exhale. The spaces we build can be part of the fit, architecture that restores and thrives on renewable energy. I built a solarium, a 4-season studio, no artificial light, plenty of heat from the sun, with the added benefit of a warm bubble for our home, a space that inspires me through each season. The story of the elephant and their destruction at our hands throughout history is a tragedy. I am sculpting an elephant at the same time when man may do this beast in. I feel the solemn stance of this giant beauty we thoughtlessly slaughter for trinkets. My itch has grown to rage. My mind seeks more than ever the appropriate fit. There is my farm. I try not to fit myself upon it, but let nature fit upon it. I call it farmscaping. There's no manicured lawn. Instead, there's habitat, there's wild cultivation and meadows, and of course, there's food for the root cellar, food for friends and family, all harvested while fostering biodiversity. And there are my animals, domesticated beasts that I ask nothing of. The itch of the meat I ate only stopped when I stopped. No more flesh on a fork that supports economies of abuse. A happy cow is a lie society promotes. Scratch a cow on their sun-drenched neck and see this commodity as a being. The hard part is not making too much order, but just enough. Our fit should be lean, our fit should cause sweat, it should involve smells, dirt, and movement. It should be an opportunity for contemplation. We should stand for many things, and yet we sit. We not only sit, we ignore the itch. We sit on very big, loud, fast things. We mow acres of lawn. We inhale fumes and endure excessive noises to blow away leaves. This 1,400-pound tractor costing $12,000 moves a 40-pound hay bale. We turn the key and marvel at our incredible technology that doesn't always fit. Now, this is a big itch, perhaps rash. Our biggest industries tend not to fit, and yet we yield with little thought because this is how the world must function. This is what we've created, this supposed fit for 7.25 billion people. Do we have options? The story of one technological advancement discarded for another. Mary Ann, the steam shovel, is driven to retirement for the new diesel crowd, because to advance, you must move bigger objects faster. But could advancement be better defined, where more than just might and speed count? What of balance? So my itch, my contemplation of the future brought me to a tool, a metaphor. Overlooked and yet at our fingertips, have we bypassed interims? Are there options between a hand shovel and a tractor? An appropriate fit for many tasks we oversize with our pull cords and our trips to the repair shop. The appropriate fit for the operator willing to flex a muscle, use their shoulders, for those who don't dread a heaping pile of soil and a full wheelbarrow. Mary Ann, the shovel, is designed to be a simple, productive, healthy way to perform physical labor. With any itch, wait for this to catch up. With any itch, it starts small. At the dinner table on a cold night, you sketch designs, bend little pieces to see if there's a physical manifestation to this itch. What if there were tools that improved multiple stresses? The knee, the back, the carbon addiction, your health, the planet's health? So the idea grows, and the itch is slightly soothed. Bigger pieces come together, and you enjoy the play stage. It occurs to you that many will jest at manual labor, mock the small fit. Many love the roar of the engine. But there's always the opposite reaction, the quiet observance of something that fits. What if it was useful for job sites? All the times we fire up the skid steer to move gravel or topsoil while leaving scars in the lawn to mend sometime later. What if we employed more people to move material, when it fits, of course, and use technology as if it was people-centered, not machine-centered? And now you have the full-scale prototype. There's no more child's play. You dig a small pond in hard pan Addison County clay. You fill wheelbarrows with gravel, compost to the garden, a pitchfork attachment to clean out the barn. It's being used, and its fit is wonderful. We are the machine. Appropriate technology is affordable. It's ecologically and socially benign. It's often powered by renewable resources and shared through open sources. It's community-centered, and it's for the people. It's quiet, contemplative. You stand, you move, you sweat. It's healing, and it works.